So we have 5 boats on the water. You'll notice that lane number 5 is empty. We leave a break in between the two types of grouping. So the first 4 boats are Premier Open, which is lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4. We leave a break in lane 5, and Senior B Open in lane number 6. Hence the break. We separate the categories, so there's no interference. Lane 6, being their own boat, will race for timing. Lane number 1, you'll notice, is Northwind. Lane number 2, South Breeze Premier Open. Lane number 3 with a yellow cap, Dragon Warriors Groot. Lane 4, Dragonheart Vermont in red. And finally, on the outer lane is the Philadelphia Dragon Boat Association. As they come into the start gates, they're asked to slow their boat down. The boats will be held at the back of seat 10. And then the drummers will be grabbing a tether. You'll see the drummers be handed a line from the water up to them by their bench 1. It is to keep the boats in alignment. As I mentioned earlier, the boot system that we usually use here in Sarasota, Florida, was damaged in the last hurricane, and the parts had not arrived in time. So they implemented the dock system to start the race. This is race number 1. It's a balmy 81 degrees Fahrenheit here. Sunny. Wind is 4 miles per hour with humidity of 87%. No precipitation in sight right now. For those Canadians watching online, it's 27 degrees Celsius. So it's a little hot here with a lot of humidity. Northwind is just pulling back, getting into the start gate. You'll see the line being passed to the drummer. Lane 2, our volunteers are wonderfully grabbing a line, passing it to seat number 7, and they're going to pass that line up to their drummer. Same thing with the Dragon Warriors. They're getting that line, going to pass it up to the drummer. And Dragonheart Vermont is doing the same. At some point of the start of the sequence call, the drummers will be asked to drop the line. The volunteers will be holding the boat to ensure a fair race.
Bring it up half a bench. Push it up. Hold hard. Hold hard. Hold hard. Breathe. Back it up a tiny bit. Half a bench. 3. All right, everybody hold hard. Hold hard. Are you ready? Attention. Drop the lines. Attention. Go.
And there's the start of the race. This is the first race of the USDBF National Championships, fighting for a spot to go to Ravenna, Italy, on the start line. And it is Northwind off the line first. In second, it is South Breeze. In third is the Dragon Warriors, and Vermont followed in fourth. And Northwind is coming off with a quick start. But look at this. It is South Breeze coming up, following them. It's South Breeze and Northwind. Coming to the last 100 meters, it's going to be South Breeze in first, Northwind in second, Dragon Warriors in third, Vermont in fourth, and in the outside lane is the Philadelphia Dragon Boat Association. Coming to the finish line, it looks like it's going to be South Breeze, followed by Northwind, Dragon Warriors in third, and in fourth it will be the Vermont team. But this is unofficial. That was a very, very quick race. And finally, we've coming in the last position, but first in their division, the Senior B Open Philadelphia Dragon Boat Association. That was an amazing race for our first race of the day here in Sarasota, Florida. We are now heading off to our second heat. This is the Small Boat Premier Open with the Senior B Open category. 3 teams in the Premier Open, Cash 22, NYC, Ripple Effect in lane number 2, and lane number 3, the Pennsylvania DBC. In the Senior B Open in the same heat are the 2 teams 5 and 6, Windy City Dragons and the Florida Tar Pods.